I'm gonna get these up here, and then I've got one more thing I wanna show you, so please hang on, because it is awesome. Hi, welcome back to Shawnee Hill's Workshop. Now, as most of you all know, I track the hours of my machines in a logbook here. Well, all of my riding mowers, tractors, etc. have hour meters on them, except for this old grasshopper. And usually I just estimate, overestimate a little bit, you know, and I'll log all the hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, etc. But because of that, I probably change the oil a little too often, things of that nature, because I am overestimating those hours. Always better to overestimate instead of underestimate. Well, I went online and I found this hour meter, and it was cheap. I don't remember how much it was, but I'll put a link in the description. And you basically just hook it to a spark plug and then mount it somewhere to where you can see it. I'm gonna try it out, see how it does. I'll still track the hours manually for a while to see how they compare. But I think this will give me a better actual reading of the hours that it's running. So we're gonna pop this open and get it installed. Look there, it even comes with its own little logbook. Piece of double-sided tape. And then screws if you want to hard mount it. I will probably hard mount it, but we'll see. Oh, this is cool. It tracks the number of engine starts, the RPM. That's kind of cool. Well, it looks like we need to wrap this wire around the spark plug wire about 3 or 4 times. I'm hard to get my fat hands back behind there.
They're not fat.
Probably should have had you do this. You get them small little hands.
I can almost fit my finger under there.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then it says just to use a zip tie and tie it together. Then for this end, you just go up through the hole at the bottom and then back down. There's another hole to stick the end in, and then you pull it tight. All right, so let's see if it works. Watch out, bub. Don't want the exhaust blowing on you. Hourglass icon on meter will blink if installed correctly. We'll drill 2, it says 7/64 holes, I believe. Yep, so let me go get a drill bit and we'll screw these in. The last thing I'm going to do is twist tie up this wire here. They say that you can trim the wire, and I was going to. The only reason I didn't is I thought there's a chance I may end up moving this. You know, might turn out that for whatever reason I don't like this location. So for right now, we'll just twist tie up. It's hard to believe it's already August. Fall is coming. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. So it looks like we're gonna have time to get another little project done here in the garage. I'm gonna get the 2 mowers right here moved out of the garage so we can get some room, and I'll show you what we got going on next. Well, as you can see, my workbench here is a little bit of a mess. I'm getting ready to take care of some of that, but I'm still working on other parts. Now, I've bought 3 of these milk crates. I may end up getting more. My intentions for these milk crates are to keep my parts for my mowers. I've mentioned in an earlier video that I like to have spares of everything on hand. Belts, filters, anything I can need so I won't stop working for common breakdowns. I'm going to dedicate 1 crate to each machine. That way I can easily grab the crate and know what parts I have, or grab apart what I need. So I'm going to do a rundown of what I've got and try to separate it out. And if these work well, I'll order some more because I have a lot more machines than I do milk crates. These are just 3 of them. Right now I'm going to break it down by the John Deere, the Cub Cadet, and the Grasshopper, and then like I said, if it works well, we may incorporate more of these. And these will be stored on the top shelf because this isn't something I should need every day. So when I need it, it's because something broke and it's okay to grab a ladder or have to climb up on the workbench to get it. So here's a perfect example of why I'm doing this. I have a spark plug, filter, and oil filter that obviously goes to something, but I don't know what. And I can't think of anything that I have that this would go to. I don't know. I'm going to put it back up on the shelf. Hopefully when I run across something that it goes to, I'll remember. It's also possible I had the old engine in the grasshopper. Maybe it went to that. I'm not sure. But by keeping things in bins that they go to in the future, I'll know exactly what things are for. So my hope is to eventually have a bin for everything that requires maintenance here on the property. Now here's where I need your all's help. So what I'd like to do, since these are going to be up on the shelf, I'd like to label them some way with what they are. And I'd just like to hear your ideas, what you think would be best. I've got a little label maker, but I think by the time it's up on the top shelf, it'll be too small and just won't be practical. You know, I could cut something out on the CNC, little wood plaques or something. That's probably going a little overboard. I don't have a vinyl cutter like a Cricut or anything, so I can't make a bigger label. If I did, I would probably just do that, make stickers to go in there. But let me know what you think. I'm going to get these up here, and then I've got one more thing I want to show you, so please hang on because it is awesome. All right, the last thing I want to show you is something I'm very excited about. And it is what, I just found some more stuff for the Cub Cadet. I knew I had it somewhere. But what I want to show you is this new grease gun, the lube shuttle. This is the lube shuttle. Now, it pretty much fixes every issue I've ever had with grease guns. You know, getting grease everywhere, losing a quarter of the tube when you're replacing it, priming it, everything. It uses these proprietary tubes that screw on and screw off. There's no more of the pulling the plunger down and sticking it in. They're made of plastic like a caulk tube, so you don't have to worry about them getting wet and falling apart. It is just great. And then I've also got the lock and lube end, and I've got to put it on yet. I ordered it in the adapter, and so I'll put that in, and this will make the ultimate grease gun. I'll probably do a full review on this just alone, but if you have issues with grease guns, do yourself a favor and get this. It's a little expensive, and I put it off for a long time because of that, and the fact that the tubes are proprietary. You're going to pay a little bit for that as well, I'm sure. I've gotten so frustrated with grease guns in the past, and this one just works.